My name is Liz Fierst, and I'm a Korean American adoptee. I was born in Seoul, Korea in 1973. I was found in an alley near a police station. Being left to be found is not an unusual story for Korean adoptees. Reports say a passerby picked me up and brought me to the police station, where they concluded I was no more than a day old. I spent the first months of my life in an orphanage, but came to Minneapolis, Minnesota at about 3 to 4 months old. My family was late meeting me at the airport because they were at an exciting hockey game. This was a true Minnesota welcome. I have been fortunate to have lived in places that have influenced the person I am today. I was raised in Minneapolis and attended suburban schools until my high school years. I remember being one of the few students who wasn't white. My family moved to Hawaii when I was 15, and I attended an international boarding school where everything was the opposite of my past experiences. My high school years opened up a new world for me because I realized not everything was what I first knew. It was huge for me to think, wow, everyone doesn't look the same around me. After high school, I started my undergrad at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I realized I had been surrounded by so much diversity in Hawaii, and while Wisconsin had pockets of that, I missed it and was feeling lost. I transferred to Northern Arizona University, where I found my niche and helped form the first Asian Pacific Islander student group. I spent 2 years abroad as a Peace Corps volunteer in Thailand, and later, another 2 years teaching in China. In both instances, I found I had to prove and convince a lot of people I was truly American. For this reason, I never felt more proud of being American than when I lived out of the country. In 2006, I moved back to San Francisco, where I feel at home because of the easy access to the outdoors and the diverse demographic makeup. There's a large Asian community here, and I have a sense of comfort knowing I'm around people who look like me. I'm the principal at Francisco Middle School, where I love working directly with kids and families who constantly influence who I am as a person. As an adoptee, I want people to know we don't all have the same stories. My own experiences have been a continuous journey of my identity, but people have different experiences based on if they were adopted by someone of the same background, race, or ethnicity. People tend to make assumptions, but I encourage everyone to ask adoptees what their story is. Don't be offended, however, if they don't want to share, because being an adoptee is a personal experience. I've personally felt comforted by talking to other adoptees I share similarities with. I recently attended the Korean American Adoptee Network Conference and felt acknowledgement for the fact I'm not the only one who has had the experiences I have. Everyone has a journey of who they are and how they identify, and being adopted is just another layer to my identity.